What's up guys, it's Maple with another Unity tutorial video. Today we're going to be reviewing how to add a hue shift toggle to your avatar. First step you're going to want to do is have your project open, and we're going to be adding a hue shift to this jacket and these pants. It's going to be pretty simple. First step we're going to want to do is create two animations. You can see here I already have them created, Hue 0 and Hue 1. To create a new animation, just right click, hit create, and then find animation. Once you have them created, you can go ahead and make sure that your controller is empty on your avatar. Click your avatar in the hierarchy and then remove any controllers you have. Then you can go ahead and drag that Hue 0 onto your avatar. Now you get to click your animation tab, and you'll see here that I already have the recording for it done, but all you want to do is make sure you click on the jacket itself, and you can see here that this is where our material is, and we already have a color on it, but we have the hue shift added to it as well. So what's important to do on these Poi 7 models is to add this little animated timer thing basically to the properties. So if it's a locked shader, which basically all of them are as Poi 7, it locks it to optimize them. So you want to make sure that you right click on the hue shift to give it that little timer logo thing, and then you can see it move like so. So basically once you hit the record button, you come over here and then you could drag your hue shifts left and right like so. You can drag it all the way to the right and then all the way back down, and then it should be 0 here. You can stop the recording. And then you can copy and paste, do the same thing for the pants or whatever other clothing items or materials you want to hue shift on. And now we can go back and remove that controller. Go back to our animations, grab Hue 1. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to hit record, click on the jacket, make sure that our shader has the little timer on it, and we're going to drag the hue shift, and we're going to leave it on 1 this time. Then you're going to stop the recording, you're going to copy the first frame, and then you're going to remove the controller again, like so. Next thing you're going to want to do is add it to the effects layer. So we'll grab the effects layer in our project and drag it onto the avatar. And then for now we could just go into the animator tab and scroll down. You could create a new layer and name it hue shift like so. And then in parameters, create a new parameter and make sure it's a float. So you click plus float, and then it'll add a new parameter, and we named it hue shift. You can tell it's a float because it has 0.0 as opposed to just a 0. So now we'll click the hue shift layer, make sure that the weight is on 1, and you right click, create state from new blend tree, and that's going to connect your entry to your blend tree with a default transition. And then here you can click the motion, double click blend tree. What you're going to want to do next is select the hue shift parameter that you just created here on this dropdown. And then you're going to select Hue 0 as the new motion. So add new motion field, and then Hue 0, and then same thing again, Hue 1, automate thresholds, and it should set it up like this, and you'll see these two lines, triangles across each other. And then we can enter play mode to test that. So if we just grab this little red line, and you can see the hue is changing. And if you want, you could also go into your parameters and go to hue shift and type in here to test to make sure it works. And it does. Next thing we want to do is go to our, why is this yellow? Oh, I think it's because I was previewing this before. Oops. Go back. There we go. So the next thing we want to do is add it to our menu and parameters. So click your parameters here. Went kind of fast. You can click your avatar and hierarchy, scroll down, parameters, double click, and create a new parameter, hue shift, and make sure it's float. Once you've done that, you can go back to your avatar in the hierarchy, double-click main menu underneath your expressions, and you're going to create a new control, and you can name it hue shift. And the type is going to be a radial puppet, and parameter rotation is going to be hue shift. And that is it. That is all you need to do. Once you go in game, you'll see that radial menu. Basically, it's a circle, and you can push your joystick to whatever color you want. And your hue shift is on in game. So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.